Cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
What's good, internet? It's the Faded Gamer, and today I have something that I haven't done in quite some time, and that's a Fallout settlement build. I'm here in the island of Far Harbor, and I'm chilling at this place that I just created, which I'd like to call the Minutemen Production Factory. Took me a little while to work on it. I didn't use any mods, by the way, except for this one glitch. It's not really a mod, but it's more of like the infinite settlement space glitch, where you drop your weapons out while you're in the settlement, and you go into the workshop mode, and then you store those weapons into the workshop bench, and then it'll free up your space. That's the only glitch I used in building this place. It's actually quite big, and I think I'm quite proud of this one. Without further ado, let's start the tour. First things off, I'm going to show you this little guard post I got here, because this is what I would consider the main entrance. There's about 2 entrances to my settlement, this nice settlement. This is the main one, as you can tell, and this is our like guard post, secondary guard post. You have storage, you got nice little sleeping bags in case anybody needs to be kicked out of the settlement. Put them in the doghouse over there. We also got robot guards, and you know how to handle business. We also got our other robot guard here, of course, decked out. And before I go in, I want to give you a nice little overview of what it looks like. Even though, pardon the fog, but hey, what are you doing out here? Chilling? Okay, cool. This is my settlement, the Minutemen Production Factory. That's the factory right there, and this is pretty much the living quarters. Alright. So as we enter, I got a nice little sitting area. A couple of chairs, you know, a couple of chairs just to relax. Try to make it nice. I try to make this area right here a little more welcoming. Well, with the whole 3 robots over here looking like they can handle anything that comes their way. Make it a little bit more welcoming as you get here. Like if you were coming in through here, you're like, oh, put on guard by the robots, and then you're like, oh, okay, it's not too bad. What I like to try to do with all my settlements is I try to make it like if I were in the Fallout universe, how would I build my stuff and stuff like that. I kind of try to use that as like my mantra when making settlements. And got a nice little Nuka-Cola sign here, and don't mind the dead glowing gulper over there. We just had an attack right before I got started recording this video. There was an attack. A whole bunch of gulpers, wolves, even an angler or 2 came and attacked, but which you'll come to find out when I'm doing this tour, I made some good defenses in this place. But yeah, this would be our primary guard post. That bus area, that's like the secondary. This is the main area. We got some beds, nice little chill spot. We also have 2 guard posts. The one out looking here, so anybody that even comes near the door will be seen already by this guard post. And there's actually a turret right there. That turret can see all the way over there. So this one pretty much has a wide view. Well, the thing what I like about turrets is they actually have a really far range where they can spot you, so you don't actually have to put them all in one area to give like really good suppressing fire. Matter of fact, I believe that that's the one way that you can have all your turrets get destroyed at once. Because if an NPC throws a grenade or has a rocket launcher, that's bye-bye turrets. We also got our lookout over here. Got the sharpshooter. Oversees anything that comes through the gates. We also have we have a couple of mortars. This one controls the weather. Let's see if I have any in here. Oh well, looks like I don't have any in there. This one is our, what I like here is I saw this on another YouTube video somewhere that if you connect if you use the emergency flares from the latest DLC, you can call it Minutemen, but you can also connect that connect the mortar, the firework mortar, to the siren. So if one of your guards sees enemies attacking, they'll run up to the siren to alert all of the settlers, and once that happens, it'll shoot off an emergency flare that usually sends Minutemen, but I don't think that works in the Far Harbor DLC. I don't think they programmed that in. But all right, that was the guard post. I'm gonna save this factory for last. Then we're gonna go ahead and check out the living quarters for all our factory workers. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we got more dead wolves here, and they tried to attack, but didn't realize we were heavily fortified. This is the kind of like the front courtyard area. Got a couple of water purifiers here. We also have, this is the secondary entrance. And what I realized from the attack just now, that animals can't open doors. The only enemies that open doors are NPCs. That is the trappers, the raiders. They can open doors, but everybody else can't. So they can just pretty much just be outside getting shot up by our turrets on the outside there. But any NPC that opens the door and isn't friendly, we met with our shotgun turret. Alright, let's head upstairs. This is the beginning area. Our main entrance to the living quarters. Our only entrance, really. Got a nice little homely feeling going to it. We got the Nuka-Cola and the Vim in case you need any. In case you need some thirst. And we even got milk. Help promote strong bones, you know. Because living in the nuclear apocalypse, you need to keep your calcium levels up. And here we got our clother / general store. Just the clothing guy is taking a break. How's it going? Cool? Alright. And on this side we have our armor and our weapons dealer. This is our armory. Armor guy who sells the armor. Just chilling. And you have a whole plethora of guns displayed for you. Check and show you these guns real quick. Just a bunch of random guns that I've picked up through my playthrough of this game. Trying to decorate them all out. I tried to go for like what I feel like Fallout 4 weapons shop looks like. I mean, I try to make it look like kind of some other places I've encountered in the different Fallout games. And we also got a Gatling laser, and we got the Admiral's friend. Alright, time to go to the second level. Up we go. Here we got a nice little pool hall. People can relax, play some pool. Here we got a nice little room. This room is used for the person at this guard post, who I guess is also on his break. And that right there is this is what I'm really proud of. This archway to my factory. It took me a little bit to figure out how she did this, but came out nice, really nice. All right, now let me take you to our pub. right up here. This is our dining area. Comes with the fully stocked bar. Ready to serve. All right. How's your day going, by the way? Cool? All right. Now let me show you where our clinic is. This is another guard post. This one pretty much watches this whole side of my settlement. It's also complemented with a couple of turrets. And as you can see, from the bodies down there, these turrets put in work. Now time to go up to my clinic. But before we do, I'm going to show you some more guard posts. What I noticed about this back part of the settlement was it wasn't really defended too much. Like I didn't have too many defenses, so I decided to make this like back row area where we have like 2 guard posts here. And watching anything over here along with some turrets. So I like to always pair the guard posts with the turrets. I feel like they're more efficient when you put them together. But yeah, let's close this door. But I like it. It took me a while to figure out how to make these switches do that. All of these adapters and whatnot. Open the door. All right, and here is our clinic. And just chill. How's work going? Cool. Don't work too hard now. And this is our secondary living quarters. This is mainly like I'd say this is the waiting room essentially for the clinic. We also have our bathrooms here. Just show you how people in the Minutemen production factory have their lavatory set up. We also have tubs too, because we don't want anybody getting sting. You know, when you're working in a factory, you start to sweat. You don't want to be too stink. And I would use this elevator here. This was gonna be like one of the main showcases for this settlement. But what I realized by making these elevators, and one thing I gotta warn you guys about, is the elevators are kind of buggy. Like if you notice, there's no buttons here, and I'll show you that a little bit later why that is. But come to find out is it's actually because it kind of bugs out when you're riding in this elevator. And I think if you have the workshop mode activated, it kind of bugs out this elevator a little bit. So fortunately, I won't be able to use this to go from floor to floor. But luckily, that little bug with the elevator prompted me to build stairs to access every level of this little area of this building. And this top area, this would be our sleeping quarters. We have a nice, got the Minutemen flag here, the Minuteman flag, the Unstoppables. This is the Fallout version of Adventures, which is pretty trippy. Got a nice little lounge area. We sit back and watch what's on TV. Always something interesting on the TV. And this is the first bedroom area. Because I have 2 of them, so I like to split them up. So where the majority of the settlers will be sleeping at. Alongside our turret there. I like this little seat here because it got a nice overlook of the entire facility. That's the one thing I like about building up in this game. You tend to get a good view. I mean, it's a little blocked out because of the fog, but still, I like having it elevated. And I like pulling the settlers' beds on the highest level, so just in case anybody attacking got through all of the defenses, they'd have to come all the way up here, and by then I would hope that the settlers will be able to handle them before they get to their sleeping quarters. But anyway, this is the second sleeping quarter area. And a couple more. I think I have more beds in this one than the other room. Also got another turret. This helps to watch the back area. And we also got a view of our factory. Don't worry, we're going to be going there soon, shortly. I think you guys are going to be impressed with that. Alright. And now, before we get to the factory, I'm going to show you the roof. And to tell you why. So yeah, these are the buttons that are supposed to be on the elevators down there. So what happens is, check this out. Yeah, sorry about that. My recording kind of bugged out for a second, but I just wanted to show you that these elevators here, yeah, they're kind of buggy if you ride on them when you're in workplace mode. Just to, you know, for a quick review on that. But this is our rooftop. I got the heavy Gatling lasers. I got the heavy laser turrets up here to help provide extra support to all the other turrets that are out there, that are down there. And that right there is our factory, our production factory. And since I like to kind of make this part of the lore in the Fallout universe, this is where the Minutemen will get the majority of their armor and their laser muskets and their ammunition for most of their stuff. Alright, now we're back. And I'm right in the hallway between our rest building and our factory. Got a nice little resting area. Welcome to the factory. As you can see, we got plenty of people working, putting in work. All right. I like to think this factory, I would say, is about 90% automated, because most of everything is controlled by this here console. But then we do have a couple of people, as you saw, working. A couple of settlers just doing their own things, making sure the factory runs well. Now allow me to turn on my factory. And watch it come to life. There we go. Look at that. And down that goes. And once those go down through there, that hopper. Move. Stupid settlers. Don't get in my way. It'll fall right here. Or then somebody comes and just drops it in. So now we're back at our facility. Sorry about that, I had to do a quick cut. I forgot to allocate some supplies to certain machines that I'm using in my factory. So what I did was I took a couple of hours and reworked some stuff, so we should be good now. Just gotta double check something. Alright. Now where was I? Okay, cool. To be completely honest, I didn't know. I thought you could control all of these mills with one computer, but I guess I was wrong. I think next settlement I'm gonna have to rethink some stuff, but I believe I got it working now, so it's gonna be a little bit more jump cutty till the end of the video from now on. But this is what I wanted my factory to be. So first you put it in. It would start pumping out some. It would go into the hopper. Down here. Where it then be stored into here. See? It's already working. Let's go check out our armor mill. So we're back, and I'm actually here at the supply area of my factory. I was gonna take you to the armor factory, the armor mill, but I already actually had it produced the armor. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you to my laser musket mill, which is on the 3rd floor. This is the 2nd floor. All right. I got a nice little selection here to choose of. We got some more supplies. And I might just be able to show you where the armor goes. One moment. Alright. As you can see, once this starts working, this actually has a different collection bin. It goes right into that one right there. See? And gets collected from there. Well, as you can see, this is my production factory. I should have tested it out a little bit more, but it works some of the time. And at least the elevator works too. That's a good thing. And this will be our final level of the factory, where I build my robots to protect the settlement. We even have a nice little workstation. And when we're done, we just lock up afterwards. I just want to take this time to apologize. I wanted to show you a lot more of my factory, but it's kind of on the fritz, so I gotta work out some of the details. What I really should have done was tested it a little bit more, but it was my first factory, so I'm about to, trial and error. But what I'm thinking is the next couple of settlements I'm gonna do are gonna come out a lot quicker, because I'm gonna start using console mods. This is gonna be the last one I do without console mods. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here. And if you enjoyed my tour of the Minutemen production factory, hit me up with a like, or maybe even a subscribe. I also have a couple of other settlement builds on my channel too. You should go check them out. To the Faded Gamer, signing out.